Today, I want to show you open air exhibition of military vehicles, Russian military vehicles. Those were destroyed during first stage of Russian full-scale invasion 4 years ago, and now you can hear sound of bells of Mikhailivsky Monastery in the central part of Kyiv. I am waiting for my viewers. I suppose there will be more people, and today is a high day for school boys and school girls. Today is last day in school. It is official uh, holiday, official holiday, and you can see a lot of young people. They are dressed up for today, but unfortunately, the war is in its full swing, and just half an hour ago, Banshee finished. Ukraine was under threat of attack of uh, ballistic, quasi-ballistic missile from MiG-31K. And here you can see infamous drone. Well, guys, I'm waiting for you, and I promise that today will be interesting. Walking tour around city center of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. In front of me is drone, the Shahid or Giran. Drones like this have a lot of modifications. And a bit later, when I will see more viewers, I will show you about these drones, about other weaponry. Hello, guys. Hello from Kyiv. Uh, I need your likes. I need your likes, guys, because of first likes during first several minutes will promote my stream. And today I start my stream from Mikhailivska Square in central part of Kyiv, and I'm on the side of open air exhibition of Russian weaponry. So guys, please, I need your likes. Do favor to me to promote my stream. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm refugee from occupied territories, so I know about this war. I wanna tell one thing, uh, one or two things, but I know much more because of I'm refugee for uh, 12 years already, more than 12 years, and I live here in a war. Well, guys, I can see 10 viewers already, but I need your assistance. I need your help to promote my stream. And today's topic of my tour is not only this place, this exhibition of Russian vehicles that were destroyed 4 years ago, but today is high day for children, and we call this day the last day in school. And I will show a lot of beautiful Ukrainian children. They dressed up for this feast for them. It was the last day in school. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining my stream. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm refugee from occupied territories, and I know a lot about this war. But I need your assistance to promote my stream. As you can see, skies are overcasted, but I think The rain is over already. It was very short rain, and today temperature is 15 only, and several days ago it was up to 30. It was August heat here in Kyiv, but today it is quite windy, and temperature is 15 only. Well, guys, I can see that some people joined my stream, and now we're at Mikhailivska Square in central part of Kyiv. The Mikhailivska Square, arising its name of this monastery and church. And today I want to show you central part of Kyiv, Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square, and today you will see a lot of our beautiful children. They celebrate their last day in school. We call it the last bell. The last bell. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for your likes. And I start my stream from this place where drone. And Russians started to attack us with drones like this in August of 2022. They started to launch drones from dozens of drones every day. But nowadays, they launch up to 1,000 drones on some days. And they have enormous devastating abilities. And uh, here you can see warhead. It's able to carry up to 100 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. And let me show you inscription in Russian, Герань. So maybe, most probably, this unmanned airborne vehicle was made in Russia. But first drones they launched to Ukraine were made in Iran. And here you can see Germany designed edge engine. Maybe you know company Limbach. Limbach, it is German company, but they never supplied Iran with engines like this. Iran just stolen design, but it is quite successful. It is quite effective engine, four-cylinder engine, and it's able to push drones on distance more than 1,000 kilometers. And length of this drone is 3.5 meters, and its width 2.5 meters. Engine has power 50 horsepower, and some modifications of drones like this have speed up to 600 kilometers per hour. But namely, this one is not jet. It is not a jet drone. It has just gas four-cylinder engine, and drones like this Герань 2, if to believe this inscription in Russian, they have speed 20 200 kilometers per hour. And I remember that day. I don't remember exact dates of the day when they started attack us with drones like this, and it was absolutely shock for us. Shock because of we encountered attacks with drones like this for the first time in our life. Yes, it is Ukraine, guys. I read this Shahed drones cost around 50,000. It costs a lot more to shoot them out the sky. Guys, we know what to do with drones like this. Our army, our air defense guys, they know what to do with drones, and we're able to take down about maybe 95%, maybe it's rather 95% of all drones like this. But the trouble is that Russians use not only drones like this on rear of Ukraine, they also use ballistic missiles. And here you can see ballistic missile .U. But to say true, it is not. It is uh, quite outdated missile. It was designed in times of Soviet Union, and they have range. They have range 120 kilometers. Well. I need to send uh, some message to me myself, and I want. It doesn't work. No internet here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I need to send message for me myself. Link to Donatella donation platform, but I'm afraid it doesn't work. Oh my gosh, my my internet doesn't work. I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, okay, guys, a bit later. In front of me is ballistic missile .U. It has length 6 meters, and they able of carrying 500 kilos TNT or TNT like explosives, and exactly this type of missile hit Kramatorsk railway station in April of 2022, and uh, on that day, about 4,000 refugees uh, waited for evacuation train, and Russians killed with missile like this uh, 61%, 61 civilian passengers at the spot, and more than 100 people were wounded, heavily wounded, and it was just one of the first manifestation of Russian atrocities, and after that they perpetrated a thousand and dozens of thousands crimes here in Ukraine. Ukraine is a peaceful country. We don't claim other countries' land, but Russia, instead of improving their own lives, they decided to kill all of us and to occupy Ukraine. My goodness, how awful. They used the hypersonic missile recently. Yes, they use all kinds of weapons, and our intelligence told that coming night will be possibly will be infernal nights because of Russia is going to attack us with hundreds of drones and dozens of missiles. I hope NATO helps. Well, guys, I don't know. I don't know what to tell about NATO. I have no idea because of other previous events told that NATO is not effective organization, not effective. But time will show. And you know that last night Russian drone attacked territory of Romania. But Romanian and NATO answer was very weak. It's finished with just words. Well, guys, for those who is new on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I am in Kyiv, in central part of Kyiv, the capital of fighting country of Ukraine. And I am on the site of open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of full-scale Russian invasion. And please, I need your assistance. Please subscribe my channel. And by the way, there are not only Russians, only not only Russian vehicles. Here you can see two civilian vehicles from Bucha and big extended family of eight people tried to escape Russian invasion. And as you can see, their runaway was unsuccessful. Fortunately, all these all passengers of these two cars survived, but they were heavily wounded, and they were sent to Germany for treatment. And thank you. I want to say thank you everyone who understands that's what this war in Ukraine means. It is fights not only between two countries. It is fights against of tyranny for freedom. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for your kind replicas and kind comments. But I suppose that you will see comments of Russian trolls here. But I never give them a reply because of they want just to insult us. They want to offend us, and in general, I am not against of it. If I think it is acceptable thing for them to send some offensive comments, but they have nothing to do here in Ukraine. They can find only death for them here. Here you can see more schoolgirls. Today they graduate from their schools. It is a high day for them. Putin is expanding the war. Putin wants to expand his war. He wants, but very modest reaction of NATO just emboldened him. Well, guys, we are in Kyiv at Mikhailivska Square in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery. Weather is 15 today. It's quite windy. And thank you for joining my stream, and thank you for your likes. Well, here you can see a New Zealandian bus. It was donated from people of New Zealand. Thank you them for this. But as you can see, this bus uh, was destroyed by a Russian drone. It's used for evacuation people from front line in Kherson district. But Russians destroy everything in their path in a row. Civilian vehicles, schools, kindergartens, our infrastructure, And last winter was the coldest winter ever I remember. And frost here in Kyiv was as low as -30, and during that very cold days, Russia intensified their attacks on our energy system, on our thermal stations, and many hundreds of uh, living apartment buildings turned out without heating. You can imagine, or maybe you cannot imagine, what does it mean when outside is -30, and building is without heating. It was real uh, trouble for us. By the way, in front of me is a Russian tank T-90A. It was quite a new tank, and it's run over lead mine that caused explosion of ammunition inside, and you can see big opening in the bottom of tank. Hello, where is this? St. Petersburg. Uh, Людмила Mikhailova. Людмила Mikhailova, hello. As far as I understood, you are from St. Petersburg, but this is not St. Petersburg. It is Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. What about the billions of UK keep giving you? So one again, I, maybe this man Daryl, maybe he's not Russian troll, but it is not surprise for me because of many people think that this war it is a war, war, and it's not their funeral. And for example, yesterday I uh, encountered some footage from kindergarten, from playgrounds in Kherson, and Russian, maybe drone, maybe some missile, maybe projectile targeted playgrounds where at that time were a lot of children, and some guy from United Kingdom, he commented Slava России. Slava России, it means glory to Russia. But it is not surprise for me because of under my stream there are a lot of Russian or pro-Russian people. They don't understand that Ukraine fights for not only for freedom of my country. We fight against of tyranny, against of barbarism. Well, guys, let's continue. Yes, from UK it doesn't. It means nothing because of in UK a lot of people who support Putin, and corruption is in Ukraine is not bigger than in other countries. And I cannot say about United Kingdom, but look at United States. There president and his team are the most corrupted government for the whole history of United States, and uh, roots of Ukrainian corruptions mostly in Russia. And 12 years ago, Euromaidan. By the way, stay tuned, subscribe my channel, and maybe in several dozens of minutes we'll be at Maidan. Maidan, it's a Ukrainian word for square. So we'll be it's a independent square, and I'll show you the place where clashes between pro-Russian uh, riot police, maybe Russian agents took place 12 years ago. It was anti-corruption revolution. It was anti-corruption revolution, and Putin did not like it, and he unleashed this uh, unfounded this senseless war against of Ukraine, and Russia killed not only Ukrainians, they killed their own soldiers. We told the UK on the news that your prime minister was caught in France. These days are very eventful. It is very good that our corruptioners detained in Ukraine and in other countries. We are not completely democratic country. We are on the way to democracy, but corruption is not our enemy number one. It is Russia. It's a crazy country, huge country, nuclear country, and Russians are nuclear terrorists. And did you know that 4 years ago they occupied the biggest in uh, in Europe nuclear power plant next to Zaporizhia? So, Mr. Viewer from United Kingdom, I'm not going to discuss this topic. I told you that our main enemy now is Russia and Russians. They kill us every day, and just 1 hour ago, they attacked us with some supersonic missile. And coming nights, they are going to send hundreds of drones on Ukraine, and not only drones and all kinds of uh, missiles they have at their disposal, supersonic, hypersonic missiles, and guided missiles. So we think uh, about our survival. Starmer keeps everyone. He is not stopping the migrants. I know all these topics. I know. I keep an eye on events in the United Kingdom, in the United States. What is the noise? Oh, tractor, Belarus made. And guys, in front of us is a Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. This building was built in the middle of 30th of 20th century. And obviously, this building was built not for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was built for Central Committee of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. At that time, back then, we were part of Soviet Union, and many our problems rooted in our Soviet past. But you know that Ukraine gained independence from the Soviet Union in 1991, and in this building became a seat of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs and diplomats. By the way, in this yellowish building is a diplomatic academy. It prepares staff for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Students dead and Stevens buried because of murder of Ukrainians. Vita is one more Russian terrorist. Let me remind you that Russia invaded and started to hit Ukraine on 4th of February of 2022, and I was eyewitness of all these events. And on that day, in February of 2022, they started to hit our hospitals, our foodstuff depots, our energy system, and we never forget it. And you can blame only Putin and his entourage in this war. So all victims on territory of Russia, it is Putin's. It is Putin's and Russians uh, who support him. It's their blame. And if you mean Starobelsk was uh, uh, a school for drone operators. They are our enemies, and we will continue our work to uh, annihilate all soldiers, Russian soldiers. Doesn't matter where, uh, here in Ukraine or in on Russian territory. And Russia occupied about 20% of Ukrainian territory, and you have nothing to do here. You have a beautiful big country. Russia is 28 times bigger than Ukraine, and you have what to do in your country. But Russian, instead of improving their own lives, they decided to destroy our lives and destroy our statehood. So please, Russians, go home, and everything will be okay, maybe in 100 years. Well, guys, for those who is new on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. It's me. I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and Russians took everything from me 12 years ago. 12 years ago, my house, my apartment, my garden, my dogs, my friends, graves of my parents and grandparents, and now Russians blame Ukrainians for defense. They did not expect so powerful rebuff resistance from Ukrainians, and it was a surprise for them. They expected that we will surrender or meet them with flowers. So instead of flowers, we met Russians with projectiles, with drones, and these vehicles were destroyed not only by Ukrainian military forces, they were destroyed also uh, some some units formed from civilians. I know this topic very well, and Putin did not expect that people will meet them in this way. So he thought that we will uh, meet him with bread and salt. Bread and salt. It is Ukrainian, both in Russian expression that we will welcome them. No, guys, you will never defeat Ukraine. We are not going to surrender. We never will give up because of Ukraine is Crimea, Lugansk district, Donetsk district. It is Ukraine. It's our country. And let me remind you that between Russia and Ukraine were uh, dozens of different uh, uh, mm, contracts. This word just was on tip of my tongue. Uh, Agreements. We had a lot of agreements in which Russia uh, respected uh, our borders and and Russia broke all these agreements. And we also had words from Putin that he told we are not going to occupy Russia, or Ukraine. Sorry, we have not any territorial pretenses to Ukraine, but all his words is lie and provocation. Tanya, I've seen videos of soldiers getting out of once in grabbing people. Yeah, you can see, uh, Daryl. You can see a lot of uh, films, reels about anything, but it is Russian propaganda. They have nothing to do here, and every Russians with a weapon will be buried here in Ukraine. And Russia, instead of improving their country, their beautiful and big country, which is full of natural resources, rivers, lakes, everything for happy life. Instead of improving their lives, they decided that they are destroying our country and our people. So Russia uh, spends billions of euros or dollars for this war, for this propaganda, which is integral part of this war. So don't never believe Russian propaganda. And Putin is not this creature is not human. He just a liar. He's a bloodsucker. He's destroyer. And every word when what Putin tells is it is a blatant lie. And maybe minister of propaganda of Nazi Germany in 30s and 40s of 20th century, and his rule was as follow: 60% of truth and 40% of some propaganda or some twisted facts. But nowadays, Putin and his entourage uh, outshadowed outshadowed uh, years of habits. And nowadays, Putin, I mean, collective Putin, he tells lie when he starts just move here his lips. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining my stream. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm Kyiv guide, and before Russian full-scale invasion 4 years ago, I was a guide around Chernobyl area contaminated with radiation, and well, is the internet okay? No, yes, it is okay. So now I'm going to send some message to me, chat paste Donatello. Well, guys, I'm afraid that this donation platform doesn't work properly from foreign countries, but just try if you want. If you want to support my channel, to support my family, so you can try. You can try to send me even small amount of money. It is very essential for me, but I don't know why this platform Donatello works here in Ukraine, and from some other countries it doesn't work. But I think it works, but it needs some confirmation from local bank. I mean, foreign bank. So if you If you have opportunity to support a family of refugees, so please do it. It is very essential to me. Guys, so for those who is new on my stream, we are in Kyiv, the capital of fighting country. And on distance, you can see the oldest cathedral in Kyiv, and I think in Ukraine, the Saint Sophia. It survived Soviet era, and it was not exploded, unlike this one, Mikhailivsky Mikhailivska church and Mikhailivsky monastery. It is replica. It is replica because of when communists swept to power in 1917, they destroyed, if not all, but most of churches, monasteries, and everything that were related to religion, because of they considered communism as a kind of religion, and they did not tolerate any competition. So in front of us is not original church, which was built in the very beginning of 12th century, or to be more precise, in 1108. But I can assure you that this is exact copy that exactly duplicates original. I know what I'm speaking about because of I studied, scrutinized a lot of old photos, and this is a very exact copy of old original church of 12th century. Well, guys, if you joined my stream just recently, in front of me is a drone, Russia-made drone, unmanned airborne vehicle. They started to attack Ukraine with drones like this in August of 2022. And they started from dozens of drones, Iran-made drones. But a bit later, they were able mm, to set up production of drones on Russian territory. And nowadays, every night they launch hundreds of drones like this, hundreds. And on some days they launch up to 1,000 and even more drones. Can you imagine it in your country? And by the way, today Russia sent one of the drones like this in Romania. Romania, it's hit living apartment building, but it was just one drone. But we experience attack hundreds of drones, and coming nights, maybe night of massive air attack from Russia. And here you can see warhead. It's able to carry up to 100 kilos of TNT or TNT like explosives, and so they have uh, enormous devastating ability. Can you imagine what 100 kilos mean? If maybe probably you know what you saw explosion of a hand grenade, and hand grenade contains 60 grams of TNT. But this one contains one one 100. So you can count yourself how many grenades it's equal. It is equal. It is terrible. It is terrible, guys. Was Alexei in Gostomel and Kyiv, Russian city. And Kyiv is Russian city. It is some rubbish. It's some rubbish. Do you know that if all of your delirious mindset, so St. Petersburg is not Russia. It is Sweden. Did you know Kaliningrad is Königsberg, and it is idiotic topic. It is idiotic topic because of we live in 21st century, and most of countries of the world follow international legal law, and sane countries respect borders of other countries. We don't want to fight. We don't want to die, and we don't want to kill other people. But every Russian and every person who comes here with a weapon and without visa will be, that he will stay here forever. By the way, you told about some guy told about Hostomel, and I also conduct tours. I'm Kyiv guide, and I conduct tours not only around Kyiv. I conduct tours around areas that were under occupation. And here you can see photo from Borodyanka. It is westernmost place that was. That was occupied by Russians 4 years ago. And this photo was made in Borodyanka also. And these bridges between Kiev and Irpin. Well, guys, please, if not difficult, strike like button. It is very important for promoting my stream. I'm sure it is not difficult to use, just to strike like button. And today weather is very changeable. It is quite cold, and it is 15 above zero. And half an hour, no, maybe 1 hour ago, it was slight rain, but we don't know. Maybe rain will come soon. Another rain. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I can see more likes. Thank you very much. And for those who is new here on my stream, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country, invincible country, and we fight not against of just Russia. It is a clash between two civilizations, medieval goons, medieval savages, and free country and free world. And many countries around the globe help us to withstand this unprovoked and senseless war. Russians cannot neither explain nor understand what for they are waging this war. What is the goal of this war? Russia is a huge country, and they need not more land. Instead of improving their own lives, they decided to destroy our lives. Well, guys, one more information, some historical information about Kiev, because of I'm a Kiev guide and I know quite a lot about the history of Kiev and modern life in Kiev. In front of me is a monument that depicts development of Christianity here in this land. And by the way, it is also replica, but it is the very case when replica, in my opinion, looks better than original. Original monument was erected in 1911, but it was on its place only a bit less than 10 years. And communists demolished this monument because of they considered religion as a rival, Christianity as a rival for communism, because of they deemed communism as a kind of religion. And this is the very case when replica looks better than original. And this figure this gentleman, he's not gentleman, he's Apostolis Andrew first called. And uh, Andrew is one of heavenly protectors of Kyiv. And in the middle of this sculptural composition is great Princess Olga. She reigns here in this area in the middle of 10th century. And these two gentlemen represent Cyril and Methodius. Uh, they were Christianity developers and uh, Christianity enlighteners and developers of Slavic language, Cyril and Methodius. So this is a replica, guys. This is not original monument. And over there on distance column with building with column is a Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. It was built for Central Committee of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republics in the middle of 30s of last century. And here is Diplomatic Academy. It prepares stuff for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Well, guys, now uh, we're heading to the main street of Kyiv, Khrushchev Street. And thank you for your likes and for staying tuned. Thank you guys for your likes. It is very essential for promoting my stream. Glory to Ukraine. Героям слава. Hello, guys. Hello, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Well, guys, if you are from Ukraine, you can also send me small donations, very small amount of money. If you really appreciate my walking tours around Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, it's easy to do. I know for sure that this platform Donatella works in Ukraine very well, but what concerns other countries, so it is quite, it is not easy procedure. So just tell me what to do with this. So try to send me small amounts of money if you want support family of refugee. So and we will see whether it works or not. Well, guys, for many people outside Ukraine, this war began 4 years ago. But for millions of Ukrainians, Russian invasion started in 2014. And here on this wall, you can see photos of first victims of Russian invasion. And you can see this wall is very, very long, but it doesn't represent all our casualties. It's just maybe 5% of all our soldiers, and not only soldiers, it's just volunteers, those who were killed by Russians. And so here you can see dates. Uh, it's May of 2014. I know this topic very well because of I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk, and for me and for millions of other Ukrainians, war started 12 years ago. This ribbon of Ukrainian flag is from President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. Okay, guys, please stay tuned. And so now I'm heading to the main street of Kyiv, Hryshchatyk, and main square, Maidan. Maidan, and I want to show you also uh, so-called glass bridge, and it was also damaged by Russians. I remember that day. It was 10th of October of 2022, and you will able to see Dnipro River, the biggest river in Ukraine and obviously in Kyiv. And also, I'm going to show you uh, people's flag memorial in the central square of Kyiv. This flag memorial, this people's initiative, and it commemorates our defenders, not only from Ukraine, but also from many countries of the world, United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Norway, and other countries. I don't want to offend some countries if I don't name them, but you will see flag, and please inform me where you're from, where country are you watching from my stream. Just let's take a sneak peek at this beautiful monastery garden and this church. It is beautiful, isn't it? And blue building of the church. It is replica, but white building is only part of this church that survived Soviet era. This mess house of Mikhailivsky Monastery, it was built in 17th century. It is original one. Okay, guys, now we're heading to central part of Kyiv. This central part of Kyiv, but we will go to the very heart of Kyiv, Maidan. Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. And here is memorial wall commemorating our fallen defenders. Some of them were not fighters, were volunteers. Look at these beautiful, beautiful faces. Russians killed them. They cannot explain what for they kill our people and what is the goal of their invasion. Russia is a huge country and they have I would say land, extra land. Russia is 28 times bigger than Ukraine, and they have everything for happy, for thriving life. But they are just medieval goons. They need blood. They cannot stop. They cannot stop because of they uh, feed themselves with blood. Let's liberate the city from the fascists soon. Well, guys, if you want to comment some idiotic comments, replicas, so please do it. I don't want to altercate with Russians or pro-Russian trolls. So please do it if you want. If you have a desire to do it instead of me. And by the way, guys, if you have some real questions to me, questions about visiting Ukraine nowadays, please send me a private message when when I upload this stream on YouTube, because of comments. These comments disappear when I finish my stream, and there are too much comments. Thank you for them, but I'm not able to give you answer for every comment or replica. This is also historical building. In this building was a hostel for pilgrims of Mikhailivsky monastery. And listen, please. It is 5 p.m. in Kyiv. And by the way, this time is not only in Kyiv, it is all Ukrainian time. Ukraine has unified time zone, and everywhere in Kyiv is 5 p.m. I cross my fingers that internet will be all right today, because of sometimes I lose my internet connection because of war, because of air attacks. And now there is not air attack here in Kyiv, so internet is more or less acceptable quality, as I suppose. But when Russia attacks us with some missiles or drones, our military authorities they slow down internet. And let me have a look at map of air attacks. I want to show you. I want to show you this map. Well, you can see red areas under attack. Chernigiv district, Sumy district, Crimea under threats of air attacks. So the sky over Kyiv is clear. This beautiful park's name is Vladimir Hill Park. Guys, thank you for your likes. Thank you for watching my stream. It is very important, not only for me and for all people, sane people around the world, because of in Ukraine we fight not only against the independence of our country, we fight against of tyranny, for freedom of all democratic countries around the globe. Ancient spirit, thank you for your comments. Now we're heading to the glass bridge, so-called glass bridge, because just several windows in the floor are made of glass, but it's not official name, this bridge. Please stay tuned, and in a couple minutes we'll enter the bridge with a beautiful view overlooking to Dnipro River, the biggest river in Ukraine, and so obviously in Kyiv. Kyiv is very green city. It is very old city. Kyiv has more than 1,500 years history. And people, residents of this area, they founded Moscow. So if full of Russian delirious narratives, so Ukraine should have claims to Moscow. But we are not crazy people. We are not crazy people. We need just to liberate our territory, lawful territory from Russian invaders, and that's all. We don't want Russian territory. I'm sure that Russians will understand it over some time. The sooner the better, because of war. This war destroys not only Ukraine and kills not only Ukrainians, and Russia has already lost 1,500,000 of Russians. What for they gave their lives, they cannot understand. They are dead. Well, this is the so-called glass bridge, and on distance you can see my beautiful river of Dnipro. It flows from that direction to that direction. And today, as told you before, it is a high day for school boys, school girls, because of we call this feast the last bell, the last bell. So many children had the last day in the school at all. They graduated from secondary school, or maybe it was just last day before long summer holidays. Look at the sky over Kyiv, beautiful, so beautiful. I love my city, guys. I love my city. And as I told you before, this bridge, beautiful bridge, was under Russian attack on 10th of October 2022, and it was partly destroyed. It was closed about 1 month or maybe 2 months, and now it's active operating bridge again. I was in the capital of Russia at one point. I can tell you that I've been in Russia. I was in Russia. I'm never going to visit Moscow, but I visited Moscow dozens of times in times of Soviet Union and post-Soviet times also. That's why this bridge calls Bridge of Glass. Kyiv is hilly city, and lower part of the city is approximately 100 meters lower than upper part. And on distance, you can see the only church on the water in Kyiv and in Ukraine, and lower part of Kyiv has name Podil. And the river of Dnipro divides the city into two parts. For short, we call that part of the city left bank, and so now I'm on right. I and you are on right bank. The historical part of the city, the most expensive part of the city, and I rent. I have been renting a flat for 12 years already on left bank because of it is much cheaper. Get out now, Russia said it's going to level it. Certainly what did Russia hit Kyiv? Guys, 1 week ago, a bit less than 1 week ago, it happened uh, on the night between last Saturday and Sunday. They perpetrated one of the biggest air attack on Kyiv, and many locations in Kyiv were destroyed. And you can find my videos, my streams from destroyed parts of Kyiv. Uh, they uh, they hit, they destroyed Chernobyl museum dedicated to Chernobyl catastrophe, and that museum was reopened after its reconstruction just in April of 22. In April of this year, 2026, and uh, well, you can watch my videos. And also, they destroyed huge supermarkets or trade mall next to Lukyanivska metro station. By the way, guys, in front of us is so-called friendship arch between Russia and Ukraine. It was. Now it is a symbol of a Russian insidious attack on Ukraine. There were a lot of debates what to do with this arch, whether demolish it or leave it as it is. And we came to the conclusion that it needs to leave it alone. And in the top of this arch, you can see painted crack. It means the end of our friendship and any relationship. So we will never have for any joint business with Russia. I'm sure that Ukraine will prevail in this war, but it is just matter of time. And unfortunately, we pay too dearly for every day of this war. We don't sorry about Russians. They started, they launched this war, so we just worry about our soldiers, about our people. And Russians have nothing to do here in Ukraine. They have for their own beautiful country, big country that has a lot of resources for thriving, beautiful life, but they think another. They decided to destroy our country, and our statehood, to kill our people. And last winter was the coldest winter I remember, and during frost as low as 30 below zero, they identified their attacks on our energy system, our heating facilities, and they wanted to kill all of us with cold and with uh, absence of electricity. There are some Russia, the worst corruption next to Colombia on the planet. Yes, and yes, I quite agree with you, my dear viewer. Too small, fonts on my telephone, so not always I can read, and there are too much comments and replicas. By the way, thank you for them, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you have opportunity to support my channel, just try to use Donatella platform. I'm not sure that it works goods from other countries outside of Ukraine, but try, please, if not difficult. Well, this is Philharmonic Society. It was built in the middle of 19th century. It is historical building, but 1 week ago, Russia hit some place not far from Philharmonic Society, and some windows turned out without glasses, and now we're approaching to very beginning of Hryshchatyk streets, the main street for Kyiv. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your likes, and if you wanna see more my streams from streets and squares of Kyiv, so please subscribe my channel. By the way, in 1 day, to be precise, on Sunday, we will celebrate Kyiv Day. Kyiv Day is just a local holiday, and there will be a lot of shows and a lot of people outside. But I'm afraid that at coming night, Russia will launch next massive attack on Kyiv and other parts of Ukraine. It is a European square, and its name arising not from modern words Europe. So Europe is a very trendy word now, but it is a historical name of this square, because of on the place of white building. This white building was Hotel Europe before Second World War. By the way, most of buildings here in this area on this street, Hryshchatyk Street, was they were destroyed during Second World War, and they were destroyed not by German invaders. Uh, Buildings on Hryshchatyk Street were exploded by Soviet sabotage groups. They, after several days after occupation Kyiv by German Nazi, Soviet intelligence or sabotage groups, they exploded most of buildings together with Germans and locals. Uh, Guys, maybe internet connection is not very good here. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that, but it is consequences of the war. Please don't go, because of we are heading to Maidan Central Square of Kiev, and I'm not sure. I suppose that internet connection will be better there, and well, I will not show you from distance, but now we are going to cross this road, and I will show you consequences of Russian massive attack on Kyiv 1 week ago. This is memorial to 107 civilian activists, those who were killed during Euromaidan. It was anti-corruption revolution against of pro-Russian President Yanukovych, those person who fled to Russia. Russia is a shelter for criminals all around the globe because of Russia by itself is a terrorist country. Well, guys, that's it across. Thank you. Thank you. I purposely did not use underpass because of underpass. Uh, it is 100% guarantee that internet will not work. Hello, Berlin. Hello, hello from Kyiv, from Sergeyevlo. I'm here. I'm a refugee from occupied territories, and for the last time, I was able to see my small motherland 12 years ago, and up to now, my homeland, small motherland, is under Russian occupation. Well, guys, here you can see bookshop with broken windows. This result of Russian love. They attacked this part and many parts of Kiev 1 week ago. They destroyed a lot of historical buildings and just new buildings. Let's keep inside. No, I don't think. I don't think that this building was damaged during last attack. It was destroyed long ago. It is under reconstruction now. Well, guys, please, please, please stay tuned. Stay tuned, and in 10 or 15 minutes will be at Maidan, the main square of Kyiv. And now we are next to Dnipro hotel, and you can see that many windows have not glass. It's covered with OSB borders. It is a result of 1 week ago attack on Kyiv. And please, guys, don't forget to strike like button. It is important for me. And if you subscribe my channel, I will show you more news about Kyiv, the capital of a fighting invincible country, Ukraine. What was it? That's a guy bent over in the window. So sorry, I did not notice. It's maybe just they tried to block opening with something. Guys, I told you that maybe 90% of all buildings on Khrushchev Street, it is main street of Kyiv, Khrushchev, and only one, two, three, four buildings in these parts of the street survived Second World War, and the rest buildings over there, over there, they were rebuilt or built from scratch after finalizing of Second World War in the 50s and 60s of 20th century. Oh, I can see 28 likes already. Thank you. For my small channel, it is not bad, not so bad. But guys, if not difficult, please strike like button. This is central street of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, Khreshchatyk. And now we're nearing to the main square of Kyiv, Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. Some people continue to speak Russian, uh, but I speak for myself. I was born and raised in eastern parts of Ukraine. It was a traditionally Russian-speaking area, but after a Russian invasion to Ukraine, I switched to Ukrainian, and now I try to speak two languages, English and Ukrainian. Uh, Without doubt, I speak Russian also very well because of I was born in Soviet Union and raised in Soviet Union, and Russian was only language. Ukrainian language was not prohibited in Ukraine, but we had not motivation to learn and speak Ukrainian because of all books, films, textbooks, everything were in Russian. It was creeping Russian Russification. It was policy of the Soviet Union. And let's have a look at this place. There are anti-tank urchins here, and they are here since 2022. And we don't rule out the next uh, repetitive invasion of Russia on Kyiv districts. And you know that situation at Belarusian territory exacerbated. It is escalated. And so-called president of Belarus, Lukashenko, threats Ukraine to start another invasion from Belarusian territory. Look at this picture by Banksy. Well, uh, I think we need to take it photo from this part. I don't know. So they should uh, play. I forgot how it is like border, and girl is sitting on other one end, and boy is on uh, other side. But I don't know what point is better to take videos. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Well, guys, now we are on Maidan. Maidan is a Nезалежності, Independence Square, and now we are nearing to the beautiful monuments dedicated to legendary founders of Kyiv. Kyiv, as I told you before, is an ancient old city. It was founded more than 1,500 years ago by three brothers, Key, Shek, Kharif, and their sister Libit. Libit is here. And Kyiv region is named after the oldest brother Kyiv. In front of me is a concert hall of Ukrainian National Music Academy. And on the top of this column is Oranta. Oranta, it is heavenly protector of Kiev and symbol of Ukrainian freedom. And behind that column is Hotel Ukraine. Before Russian invasion, its name was Moscow. And from the roof of that hotel, uh, people who were public activists, they were killed by snipers from that roof. Well, guys, please strike like button. I can see 28 likes. And who is the bravest of my viewers, and who will strike a like button? Now we're approaching to People's Memorial, Flag Memorial, commemorating our fallen defenders from many countries of the world. And it is obvious that most of the fighters were Ukrainians. But in several minutes, I'll show you flags of other countries behind the Ukrainian borders. Look at faces of these guys. He was born in 1996, 97, and date of his death is eternity. Military psychologist Oksana. Oh my gosh. He's fertilizing, fertilizing his flowers. It reads, I love Ukraine. Well, guys, let's explore this people's memorial, flag memorial. This is a corner of fallen Colombians. All inscriptions are in Spanish. Venezuela, Colombia, Venezuela. And here you can see British flags. One more British flag. Sergei, my namesake. I am Sergei also. I bow my head before everyone and before all of them. Due to life of these people, I am still alive. Thousands and thousands people commemorated here. And you can see here quite a lot of Russian trolls comments. They invaded Ukraine. They killed hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian people, peaceful people, and our soldiers. But they name us fascists. And they are invaders, just crazy idiots. They have everything to make their country a thriving place, a very cozy place for living. By the way, this is a corner of our foreign defenders from United States, from United Kingdom, from France, from Norway, and many other countries. And this corner is a Russian corner. Uh, these guys gave their lives for independence of not only Ukraine but also Russia, because of Russia is under occupation of crazy terrorists, and these guys are from Russia. They're Russian citizens, but you cannot see Russian flags here. It is impossible. It is impossible because of uh, Russian flags just irritates Ukrainians and people from other countries. We hate Russia. We hate Russian invaders, Russian occupiers. Roman, Alexander, Mikhailo, Anatoly. I can hardly name Russians as humans. They are non-humans, non-humans. They kill Ukrainian children, men, women, old people, destroy our uh, infrastructure, and millions and millions of Ukrainians found temporary, I hope that it is temporary, shelter in other countries around the globe. I suppose that some of these guys didn't want to fight, but they had not other option because of they protected their homes, their families, and Russians willingly go to front line for money. They are very poor people, and to pay their credits, bank loans, they promised good money, but many of them uh, found not money here, but their death. In front of me is a building of central post office, and you can see that many windows are without glass. It is result of 1 week ago combination attack on Kyiv and other parts of Ukraine. Guys, and as I told you before, today is a high day for school girls and school boys. Today was the last day in school in this year before long summer holiday. It is absolutely senseless war for Russians, absolutely. But we protect our homes, our land, our families, our lives. The way out of the war for Russians, it's to go home, and we cannot stop resisting because of they are going to kill all of us. Hello, guys. Hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, fighting country, invincible country. And today I'm on the main street of Kyiv, Krishchatik Street. I hope that internet is not bad here, and picture is okay, isn't it? Can you tell me about quality of picture on your computers or telephones? Absolutely, absolutely. They have to pay us uh, uh, whopping amounts for all destructions, for all grief they caused us. Uh, for this last several years, Russia spends on the war needs about 1 trillion euros. It's enormous money. They could build a lot of hundreds and thousands of new schools in Russia and raise pensions to their pensioners. But instead, they decided to destroy our country. They cannot explain it, neither explain nor understand what they are doing here. And they kill not only Ukraine. They trying to kill Ukraine and Ukrainians. They also destroy their own country. Beautiful country of Russia. I mean, just nature and the natural resources. But people, just slaves, uh, live there. Sound is good, and your is amazing commentator. Bravo from Greece, Macedonia. Thank you, my friend. And well, it was 30 years ago, approximately 30 years ago. I lived and worked in Greece for half a year. So yes, uh, back at that time I was able to speak Greek quite fluently. Of course, my Greek language was very primitive, very basic, but me and my boss, we understood in each other, and I try to improve my English every day. And my pockets, I have, mm, I hold flashcards with with boards and with collocations. Thank you guys. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. And if possible, try to donate a small money. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this donation platform works well outside of Ukraine because of it is just problems that the war entails, and now we're next to metro station Хрещатик Street. You can hear a specific sound like this. It is very good tradition because of people with not perfect eyesight. They can find easily the entrance to metro. And by the way, in this place, metro station is on depth maybe 70 meters deep. Imagine grand brother's bus stop who was going to school to learn Greek. I'm very proud of him. And 21st century is not for wars, not for deaths. It is for travels, for learning languages, for making friends. But Russians destroy this uh, humanitarian look at our world. They decided to fight and to die and to occupy not their territories. They started their invasion to Ukraine not 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it was a full-scale invasion and war. They unleashed war 12 years ago. I know this topic very well because I myself from eastern part of Ukraine, and my home, uh, my house, my apartment under Russian occupation. And for 12 years, I'm refugee. In fact, I'm a homeless person, despite of the fact that I had a beautiful house and beautiful apartment in Donetsk, the industrial capital of Ukraine. And my first profession after graduation from school was mining a miner, and I graduated technical university in Donetsk, and I worked in mine as a uh, mining electrical engineer. Yes. Capital jewelry fabric shop, mojo electronics shop, and you can see a lot of youngsters here. I'm just reminding you that it is school boys, school guys, high day. Today is last day in school, and we also call this feast of schoolers, sorry, and their parents as the last bell, the last bell in school. Hmm. I'm a network security engineer, so uh, I'm quite I don't like this word old old guy. I'm not so young. It is better depicts me. And back then, in times of my youth, adolescence, we had not a profession like network security. Graduation day. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. It works. You can see girls dressed up to this holiday. Well, guys, please join my stream tomorrow. I plan to start it at 4 p.m. local time, and maybe tomorrow I will show you a place of distractions in Kyiv. I will see. Nothing set in stone, uh, especially in Kyiv, and Russia promises to attack us next night with all kinds of missiles and drones. Uh, uh, they use different kinds of missiles, ballistic missiles, guided missiles, supersonic, hypersonic missiles, and the drones also have different modification. And Iranian drones, they started to attack us 4 years ago. They had maximum speed 200 kilometers per hour. But nowadays they use jets, uh, jet drones, and their maximum speed is 600 kilometers per hour. It's huge, and we cannot effectively down ballistic missiles. And unfortunately, Trump backs Putin, and he uh, cuts supply of PAC-3 anti anti-missile missiles for Patriot systems. And I don't know what about future nights. No one knows. No one knows. We live in an unpredictable world, and Putin is not going to stop this crazy, uh, senseless war. And please keep your fingers crossed for our lives in the future several days. And in general, it depends on Putin. He can stop this war just with the snap of his fingers, but we cannot stop our resistance. We have not other choice. We have not option. Uh, uh, Giving up, it means death for all of us. We don't want to be part of Russia because of Russia. It is a terrorist country, and all residents of Russia are slaves. They afraid to say something against of Putin and his entourage. Jail or even execution is waiting for them for their uh, not uh, agreements, not to be in agree with the Russian government. The history of Kyiv is more interesting than war. Present simple for its history. Guys, I try to combine history of Kyiv and modern life in Kyiv because of the war. is the most important thing for us. And we every day and every night we play Russian roulette. And I don't know what next night has in spare for us. And our the main problem it is survival, and it's not only survival, our victory. Well, guys, for those who is new here on my stream, we are in Kyiv. This is the main street of Kyiv, Hryshchatyk Street, and I told you before that most of buildings were destroyed. They were exploded during Second World War. And on this side of the road, you can see buildings that were built during 50s and 60s of 20th century. It's on opposite side. Several set of these buildings are historical buildings. So they survived Second World War and Soviet era. And in several minutes, I'm going to wrap up my stream that is lasting nearly 2 hours already. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. And so maybe you have opportunity and desire to support my channel. I don't know, maybe this system, Donatello, will not work, but just try. Maybe you will have success in it. Well, guys, in front of me, in front of us is oldest indoor markets in Kyiv. It is Bessarabsky Rynak. It was built early 20th century. To be more precise, it was erected in 1910. If you want, let's peep inside of the market. Maybe you interested to learn about prices here in the Ukrainian Kyiv, but I wanna warn you that this is central parts of Kyiv, and sometimes uh, prices are over the roof, through the roof. By the way, this is a generator, diesel generator, and last winter and every winter before last winter, we experienced lockdowns. We had not electricity. We had big problems with the electricity supply due to intensive attacks on our energy system. Now it is okay, but we live in unpredictable world, and Russia keep shutting us, and they don't want to leave us alone. It is currency exchange, and for today, for €1 is equal 52 Ukrainian local currency, and dollar for $1 they give 44 Ukrainian local money. So, well, guys, please subscribe my channel, and I'm short in time, short on time, so I will show you prices for food, for alcoholic drinks, maybe tomorrow. Now rain is brewing, and I feel drops of rain, so I think I will go home now. So thank you, guys. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for your likes, and please join my stream tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is. I want to stream 2 hours, and in 15 seconds will be 2 hours since I started my stream. And excuse me for non answering your questions because of there are too much questions. It is very good. It is very good. But if you really want to know how to visit Kyiv and Ukraine in this precarious times, please send me a private message and subscribe my channel. And thank you, guys. Thank you. See you again on my stream. Hello from Sergey, and that's wishes from Sergey Uzlov, the Kyiv guide. Thank you. Bye bye.